thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Now, today we are continuing on with JUJUTSU Kaisen. We are watching season 1, episode 13 tomorrow. Now, I've been struggling to get motivation to watch this episode, mainly because last episode we left off with a lot of heartbreak and sadness and disarray, and I don't really want to come back into it. Like, I'm just sad. Okay, like, Yoshino got mutated and we know that like there's like zero coming back from that. Like, he's just done. He's dead. He is dead. He's actually just dead. Like legitimately dead. And Yuji has to deal with that, and it's just like it's so sad and it's so hard. I thought he was gonna be our bestie for Rusty. Instead, he's our bestie into the death. Yeah. So but we're gonna continue watching because I want to see what happens, but at the same time I don't. So yeah, remember to support the official release on Crunchyroll. Check out Patreon for early reactions and full reactions over there. And without further ado, let's get started. Ugh, I'm immediately just sad. Sadness is washing over me. I'm entering a sadness spiral. This didn't need to be the first thing we see. Come on, I remember. I haven't forgot.
俺が殴った。いつ？一番最初。奴の手に触れました。私の攻撃は奴に効きません。なんで？理由は説教の時に奴の術式が効かない。殺せない理由。
Yeah, exactly.
好都合。しかし、奴の動きは止められます。
Gotta use the advantage we have.
ここで確実に払います。
I mean, I am glad that we have Nanami for this, but at the same time, Gojo might have been better.
It goes to bias, Your Honor.
Could Gojo murder him? I hope so. Ooh. That is so terrifying how he can morph his body, but his soul is like totally fine. Oh? Oh, that was... Oh, look at him, he's so tiny! Oh.
Why?
Gross. Okay. Oh. Hun, they're not human anymore. I know it's so hard to understand that, but it's sad, but you're doing them a mercy. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Okay, come on. Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Get him. Oh my God, get him. Get Mahito, get him. Probably not, but we can hope.
I had hope. I live on it.
I highly doubt you would this easily. Do what? What the fuck is that? Oh no! Oh, I hate this. But that was really cool. Oh, we fucked up. We fucked up real bad, didn't we?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What a great time for the opening to play. We are in huge trouble. Huge trouble, aren't we? Oh no. How's practicing for the sports festival, children? Love you. Hope you're having a better day than Yuji. He's dead. Oh, why does he have to be in the opening? It just breaks my heart seeing him now. Oh, you didn't get in there. Oh, it's cool. His hair is like blue. Bluer. I mean, it was blue. It's a darker blue in this setting and it looks cool. Yeah, it's always blue. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm digging a hole. Yeah. I don't like that we're getting a backstory. I feel like he's going to die. I don't like this. Oh. God, I hate business talk. Oh, so much. So annoying. That's a pretty sad existence. So sad. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh. Yep. Damn, okay. True. So true. No, just stating a fact. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw, I adore you. Ah! Well, you didn't hear me? I'll say it again. Aww. Ooh! Going back. Aww. Why are you laughing? Please don't die. Aw, cute. Aww. Please don't. Oh. I don't think, yeah, that's not a thing you should be able to do. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's such a cool fucking shot. Cool. Oh boy. Oh. That is not how I thought this situation would resolve itself.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Ow! Is he dead? No. Looks pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is so fucking gross to watch. Oh. Damn. Okay. Even you can exercise him right now. What a oh, right. I forgot you're really hurt. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. So much has happened. I kind of forgot. Okay.
両面スカン。現時点ではジョーガより呪力の総量では劣るはず。魂の核が違う。俺たちが全滅しても、スクがさえ復活すれば呪いの時代が。
Oh boy.
どうしようもなく虎杖裕二を殺したい。魂は何度でも殺せる。次はどう殺してやろうか。
Please don't.
相手に説教もクソもないでしょ。
Oh God.
他人の魂に干渉する。君が領域に侵入したことでスクナの魂に触れてしまったのでしょう。
Oh, gotcha.
それで助かりました。困ってね。
You didn't know.
スクナが出たのではなく、助けたのは俺じゃない。こいつの気まぐれだ。
I mean, you're right, but like, if you wouldn't have tried to get in there, he would have died. So therefore, you did save him.
だから引き金を引かせないことばかり考えてた。自分で引き金を引いて分かんなくてシスって何？そんなこと私にだって分かりませんよ。善人が安らかに、悪人が罰を受け死ぬことが正しいとして、善人でも悪人でもない。死は万人の執着ですよ。それらをすべて正しく導くというのはきっと苦しい。
Yeah.
君はやるのでしょうね。死なない程度にしてくださいよ。今日君がいなければ私が。
Aww.
君を必要とする人がこれから大勢現れる。呪術師なんですから。
This is a lot to go through, and you're doing the best you can, okay? I'm really proud of you. Aww. Are you gonna say yes?
お前がやったんだな。伊藤。人にああだこうだ言われたくない。
Ooh.
あれから左腕まともに動かねえっすけど。今聞いてるのは罪の話だ。お前に下った罰について。
Huh.
先生の罰は俺は
Ooh. Oh?
まず俺もお前も吉野の心を殺した罪を一生背負って生きていく。
Wow.
ているからな、伊藤。
Huh. It's not the greatest resolution, but at least something is happening. You know, I know it's not the best, but at least people have learned something from this. If we can work towards a change, it can ensure and hopefully prevent this from happening to someone else. I know it still sucks, but damn. What a good episode this was. Wow, very heavy. Oh, looks good. What is it?
あの肉団子うまいな。作ったの誰だ？
俺です。
牛黒って自炊すんのね。意外でもねえけど。
Hi, Panda.
これは虎杖に教わった。
Aww.
そっか、遺作。それは違くねえか。
Eh.
この肉団子うまいね。
God damn it.
すげえ簡単にできんだ。
When are they gonna find out that their friend is alive?
牛黒でも作れるよ。教えたから。早く二人に会いて。
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so I'm just like, it was a really good episode. Don't get me wrong. No matter what I say, it was like a really, really good episode. Okay. So good. So good. It's a heavy episode. It's very, you know, a bit of a downer, even though we do have some positivity at the end. Some, just a little bit. I know it's not much, and you could get mad all day about it. Okay. I'm the kind of person who likes to try to find the positive, even if it is the tiniest bit. At least some change can come. And, you know, for Yoshino, no one stood up for him. No one really helped him. He had to stand up for himself, and his friends left him because of the fact that he wanted to stand up for himself, for his friends, the group, the book, you know, their movies, everything. He wanted to stand up for what he enjoyed, which was not anything bad or wrong, you know. And because of that, he lost friends. And then got beat up and bullied. It's incredibly sad. I don't think anybody deserves to be bullied. I think you'd be a pretty terrible person to believe people deserve to be bullied. That's pretty bad. Like, there's no good that comes from that. There's not. And I've heard people say, like, you know, people deserve to be, but I don't know about that. I think, well, you know, I say that, but now I think about some Congress people, and maybe some of them do deserve to be bullied. Okay, maybe I do. Maybe there is a lie. I thought there's just no line, but maybe there is a small line there. Back to being good and stuff. Right, I'm a yadi bagi apparently. It's really, really tragic that Yoshino, you know, had to lose his life for this, and mother as well. It's incredibly sad when, you know, they showed that someone could have went and intervened and stood up for him and noticed him and chose not to, whether it be that student, whether it be the teacher. It's really sad. And that the bullies did, you know, just attack him, make fun of him, try to belittle him, all that stuff. And I'm glad that they have, you know, at least had the survey of like, are you being bullied? Will people lie? Of course. But I do remember my high school, we did have a survey. It was anonymous, of course, but I personally had not felt that way. And I'll be honest, I laughed off the survey because I was like, who gets bullied? But then when I actually saw those numbers come back and they showed it to us, it was actually incredibly eye-opening and sad to see just how many people actually felt like they were being bullied and in what ways they were being bullied. And just, you know, there's also a section that they could write in kind of some things, thoughts, feelings like that. And it was so, so sad. Like, there were fights that broke out at my school. Were we a trashy school? No, but we weren't like an uppity school either. Like, you know, it's a public school. But looking at it back and like seeing this and thinking of that, it is, whether you think it's helpful or not, it does help open the eyes of educators and of classmates. And I know that because I literally was one of the classmates who did have their eyes kind of opened up by those numbers and statistics. Because while I may not have experienced bullying, it was there. I think the only reason why I myself was protected from that bullying, because a lot of my friends were kind of bullied, harassed, not badly, but I would hear, you know, a bad thing, a rumor about them, something that was clearly untrue, just being used to bring them down because they maybe said something a little weird, or you know, something they said was misconstrued, and then it just became some way to bully them. And for me, I had an older brother who was not like a cool guy, but was in that group of cool individuals who could, like, you know, like their name got thrown in for like, you know, like Winter King and stuff like that. So I didn't face that bullying, though people would like come up to me and like, hey, Mitch's sister, like, what you doing? And it'd be like super awkward because it's like, why are you talking to me? Like, please don't talk to me. But, you know, I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to deal with the bullying or anyone saying bad things about me because I had a sibling who, you know, they didn't want to offend. So I took that a bit for granted. I didn't really realize and understand that my friends were being bullied till a bit later. I think it was about 9th, 10th grade when I started kind of recognizing that this is bullying and not just like a weird thing, that like I could do something to stop this and like, you know, step up. And I did, thankfully. One of my besties, who is actually getting married in like 2 weeks. By the time you see this, she's probably already married. But one of my besties is actually I love her. I stood by her, I stood next to her all throughout high school. I defended her, and you know, people even like tried to dissuade me from being her friend, and I was like, no, I like her. She's real, she's funny, and she says it how it is, and I adore her. I don't care. And there were nasty rumors, but like, you know, one of them was like, she's a lesbian, and it's like, is there more to that? Like, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with that. And it's like, well, what if she's in the locker room with you? And it's like, whether it's true or not makes zero difference to me. Like, I don't care. Like, what does it matter? Like, who she likes and who she doesn't like? Like, I don't care. You know, it's those crazy things like that. I shouldn't say crazy, but it's these things that people feel like matter but don't matter. Like, if that makes you uncomfortable or awkward, you don't have to talk to her. You don't have to be near her. You don't have to be a friend. You can literally request to move lockers if it makes you uncomfortable, whatever have you. You can go get changed in the bathroom stall too. Like, if it bothers you, there are other ways to go about it. But I trust you. Like, she does not care. Nor was she even. I should actually state that. She actually does not identify that way. Still doesn't identify that way. This episode means a lot to me. I'll say that. It's a, once again, downer episode, very downer episode, but the fact that the educator finally did talk to the student and reprimand him, and the student even gave some sass back, like, you didn't do anything to stop it, so why are you doing this now? Like, you're no better than me. He's like, my day will come. And I wonder what he thinks his judgment will be, whether it be, you know, just the general, like, I'm damned to hell type of thing, or is it when these have you been bullied papers, like, survey come back and there's this high amount, and he, you know, as an educator is put under the thumb then, like, what the fuck? Like, why aren't we stopping this as teachers and intervening? I don't know which it is, or if he's like actually is turning himself in or doing something, but I think it's both, honestly. Like, it's the results of the survey coming back, and then you know, his own damnation, because he was like, we have to live with I think he said destroying Yoshino's heart. I think that's the line he said, something like that. We have to live with breaking his heart, which is a very powerful line. I don't think people understand the damage that they cause to other people and how powerful even just words can be to destroying somebody. I know for myself, there's a lot of things that I have held on to, a lot of horrible things that have been said to me that I truly just can't let go. As an adult now, I clearly am able to process those feelings and let them go. Most things really don't bother me anymore. But a lot of those things that were told to me, things that, you know, as a child, they are very impactful to you. You kind of shape yourself around these things that get said about you, or what defines you, what you feel like defines you. And it's hard to let them go and to try to, you know, dig in there and understand why this got here and why it's so impactful to you, and to try to pull it out is a very difficult process that I don't think one person can truly mentally get through. I feel as though, you know, you need to seek a therapist to help you work that through, because it's very easy to dive in there, hold on to it, and accidentally bring it to the surface. And then it just keeps going back down. Dragging something back up and down, up and down, up and down, quite frankly, is not great. For some things, maybe it's, you know, more exposure-esque, like a social anxiety could have some benefit from that, but those words hurt. They're painful. And of course, physical abuse, violence, things like that, physical bullying, that aspect instead of the emotional, greatly affects you as well. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of the time these emotional ones leave the same amount of scars, same kind of painful scars. I don't know how to word this well. I'm having a lot of feelings. So apologies that you guys are getting my spewiness of psychology coming up. My bad. But I'm glad the teacher is trying. I'm glad the other students seem, or at least one student seem to notice and understand and maybe will, bring these things to surface, which is great. Because I think, we put a lot of pressure on teachers. Granted, this teacher should have stepped in. This, Yashino is clearly being physically abused, and saw it, where a lot of times teachers just don't see this. We have teachers overworked. Most teachers double as, coaches and club activity advisors, that, they're doing their own things. They're helping other students, that they're not out in the hallways, not there seeing things. And so a lot of the bullying abuse does get missed in this day and age. A lot of it is digital, which you can't expect the teachers to notice or, be privy of unless, they're listening with their third ear. And that's just hard to put on them. So it's an overall very, very sad episode. I know Itadori doesn't feel great about what happened, but we do know at least that he can land a hit and bare minimum not be transformed, or aka he doesn't want to transform, but more so can't transform because of Sukuna. But Mahito can't do much to him, but we can hurt Mahito, which is really good. And then of course, I thought Nanami was gonna die. We started doing some backstory, which I know we got with Megami as well, but I just got real nervous. I was like, I can see this character just dying. Like, they could kill Nanami right here, right now. They could. He accepted it in the end. He's like, this is what we're doing. It's a tiresome job, blah, blah, blah. But he accepted it, and I was like, please don't die. I beg you, don't die. He didn't, thankfully, but I do get nervous. I did happen to see the next three episodes are the school exchange event, which I'm very excited about, mainly because they're gonna find out that Itadori is alive. the JUJUTSU, they think he's dead. They literally think he is dead. Nobra, Negami, Panda, oh my god, they all think he's dead. So I can't wait for them to be like, thought you were dead. I'm waiting for it. So I'm very excited to watch the next few episodes to see how this event goes and kind of see the other jujutsu sorcerers and kind of what they do, their curses, curse energy, things like that. It's all very interesting to me. So very excited for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for letting me ramble. There was a lot here and a lot of memories just spawning and feelings. And I think in recent times, and I'm saying this because this is the end of May for me when I'm recording this. So I'm maybe just a little bit more emotional, but irregardless of when this comes out, I think it'll still be an emotional time. Schools are really scary right now, especially in America. And I just want you all to know once again, I said some stuff on my community tab. You can go check out that post. I was having a lot of feelings before I went to bed, but I just want to reiterate them here since it kind of got brought up a little bit again. But please know that you are loved. I am so appreciative of everybody here who is a part of my community or becoming a part of my community. Either way, whether you've been here just today or if you've been with my channel for 5 years, it means a lot to me, and that you are always welcome here. And this is a safe, welcoming community. You are so important in that you truly do matter. No matter what anybody else tells you, no matter even what you think, you matter to me. You being here allows me to do this job. you being here allows for me to say something and have a voice and have this connection that is a bit of a weird connection in the world, but I like to think of my videos as making friends. I like to think about sharing this experience. I like filling a gap that I too had, where when I watched anime, I didn't have friends who were into it. I didn't have friends who were interested or wanted to watch it with me. I didn't have a way to share my feelings and communicate back. And that's what I love about YouTube, is that the comment sections allow for that two-way conversation at whatever conveniences you. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And of course, if you liked the video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. But thank you guys. And I hope you have a good day.